Hey guys, and welcome to the Mentorship Corner. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sibiya Nomthandazo. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. To my notification gang and my subscribers, welcome back guys. It's been good being with you. It's still gonna be good, and thank you so much for your continuous love and support. On today's video, I am going to be sharing um, I'm going to be sharing two very important financial rules that COVID forcefully taught me. And not even forcefully, guys. I think forcefully is a bit soft. Aggressively. That COVID aggressively taught me, especially the lockdown. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. Before I even dive into it, guys, the reason why I'm sharing these financial experiences is because I know I'm not the only person who's going through the most and who went through the most in terms of finances because of COVID-19 and because of the lockdown. Some people got retrenched from work. Lucky I didn't, but I was on a salary card for quite a long time. So I know exactly what it's like not getting your full salary at the end of the month, what it's like having only one source of income and having that taken away from you. So I've been there, and I'm still learning, guys. There's still a lot to learn in terms of my finances, personal finances. And I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna be adding these finance videos every now and again whenever I learn a lesson that I feel, you know what, could benefit someone. So yeah, stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so the first lesson that I learned, the first money rule and lesson that I learned was to live below your means. Guys, before COVID, I thought I had my finances under control. I thought I was living below my means. But when COVID happened, I realized that, oh girl, you were living in a bubble. You know, uphila ngathi rich, whereas you're not rich yet, you're still pre-rich. Because guys, when COVID happened and I was at home, not getting paid, it was tough. I'm like, how did you survive before? Like, how did you survive before? I do not know how I was handling my finances before COVID, but I realized, no, man, nah, fam, no. You are not living below your means. You are living above your means. And that hit me hard when COVID happened. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It hit me hard. Yes, I was saving money. Yes, I was following the money rules and stuff to a certain extent, but I will live below your means. I wasn't doing that. I realized that I wasn't doing that. The first thing that I had to learn when I came back was I had to learn to do groceries for 1,000 rands, actually for less than 1,000 rands, and actually survive with those groceries for the rest of the month, because I generally buy like big things. So I'll buy like a 10 kg rice, I'll buy like amazing, I'll buy like a lot of oil, I'll buy all the like big things. I will buy like them in bulk at the beginning of the year, and they generally last me for about 6 months to like the whole year. So that's what I did. So technically I was spending about 2,000 rands, 2.5 on groceries before COVID. And if you ask me what exactly I was buying in those groceries, I cannot explain to you. I really cannot. So that's the first thing I learned. I learned that I was actually splurging on groceries instead of just buying groceries. So I had to sit myself down and be like, girl, get your thingies together, get your shit together. And I did. I learned that the tough way, but I did, and I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful for that. The second thing that I had to learn was online shopping. So I was slowly, flowing into the online shopping before COVID, but post COVID. Oh my God, why am I being so politically incorrect? Anyways, after lockdown level 5 and 4, I had to buy most of my things online, and girl, did I go out. I don't know how much money I spent online, but I know it's money I didn't really, because I would be browsing through stuff, and then, excuse me, and then I'll see this thing that I like, and then I'm like, oh, but I've got a little bit of cash left, I can just buy it. And then I buy it, and then when it's delivered, and I'm like, but why did you have to buy this? And I'm not a returning person, so I'll buy stuff, but I will not return it, even if I can see Ruti as in this was an unnecessary spend. I can return this and get my money back. I generally do not return stuff. So online shopping was not great until it was great for me. After some time, I developed the skill to shop online for sales and specials. I know, right? That's what I ended up doing. And it actually helped me a lot because I didn't have to go into the store to actually go buy whatever it is that was on sale. And it helped me because I realized, see, every time I have to go to the store to buy that one item, I'm the girl who will walk down the aisles and then I'll be like, oh, but I want that too, and that, and that. Then I'll end up buying 3 items instead of 1 item at the shops. So online shopping has been great for me in that regard because I will just browse for whatever it is that I want specifically. I will buy that and I'm out of the site and I'm done and I'm gonna wait for my delivery. So that's been great for me. And another thing it taught me very aggressively, I'm a budgeter. I budget a lot, but in most often than not, like any other average South African, you budget, but then you end up going like 500 rands, 1,000 rands off budget after, even though you've calculated and you know exactly how much money you generally spend, you still get thrown off. And that was me. But COVID taught me to stick to my flippant budget no matter what. And I'm really, really grateful for that. Because now I think this month was the first month we were getting paid our full salaries. And when I look at the amount of money I was able to pay myself with, in terms of my savings and investments, I was like, girl, look at those skills. So I'm really, really grateful for that. And the second lesson that I learned, which is a very, very important lesson, was pay yourself first. That's a very important money lesson that I have been taking for granted, mainly because I used to save money a lot until I bought a car. After I bought my car, I only saved imali, like kancane, I'm not gonna lie, because of the increased expenses. The car is very expensive, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because you pay for your car installment, you pay for insurance, and you pay for your petrol every month. So, and you still pay for your car wash, which is probably like once or twice a month. So having a car is a bit pricey. I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth it. Anyways, that's not why I was saying. The reason why paying yourself first is very important because it instills that discipline. So if there's one thing COVID taught me, it's that I must pay myself first. So even though I was still on a salary cut, I didn't have enough money to actually make it through the month, but I still saved. I think I saved about 100 to 200 rands a month just to continue the culture of saving. And I must say, this month when I got paid my full salary, I had my budget already and I had factored in that 300, 400 rands extra just in case things go slightly over my budget. So I knew exactly how much money I needed for the month to survive the entire month. So when my salary came in, first thing I did before I even paid any of my expenses, before my car even debited, I took the extra cash and I put it on a different account because that was me paying myself first. And I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of myself, guys. But that's because I've been doing it so constantly. I started in June because I was like, okay, fine, I don't have enough money for savings, but I still need to try and make sure that I put savings away. And the first thing that I did when I got paid was I took that 150 or 100 rands and I sloshed it aside. And trust me, guys, it's been magic, like magic. I'm not even gonna lie. So those are the two very important lessons. Those are two very important money rules and money lessons that you should make sure to do. These are the things you should be following, guys. I'm just saying. I'm not a financial advisor, but I know if you can live below your means and pay yourself first, you'll be able to actually invest in proper investments and. So that's what I learned. The first lesson that I learned was basically to live below your means and to actually stick to your budget, whatever budget you have. And the second one was to pay myself first, and I am really really grateful for that. So that's it for today's video. The question I want to leave you guys with is basically do like a self introspection and look at what lessons have you learned because of the lockdown, because of COVID-19. It could be a financial lesson, could be an emotional lesson, it could be a life lesson. Really, it doesn't really matter. Whatever lesson that it is that you learned, if you want to share with my viewers, you are more than welcome to leave it on the comment section down below, or you can just write it out for yourself and carry it through to the future, guys. That's why we learn these lessons. It's so that we can make better decisions going forward and make better decisions in the future. That's it from me and the Mentorship Corner. It's been lovely chatting with you guys. As I said, I missed this a lot. Before I go, I have exciting news. We are going to be having a men's edition this November where I'm going to be interacting and interviewing incredible young and old and middle-aged males to discuss topics that on a normal day guys would not want to discuss, just like how we did with the August edition. I'm super excited for that. Be on the lookout. And yeah, guys, I love you guys a lot. Stay winning, stay positive, stay beautiful, and conquer the world. I love you guys. Bye.